Hey, AJ here. Today, we're gonna watch and react to what I just found out is our most viewed video of all time, which is pretty wild considering this video took me all of 15 minutes to make. Goes to show, like you could put all this production into things and anybody can toss a GoPro or better yet, an Insta360 on their helmet and record. And you never know if it's gonna get a million views. Before you get any further in this video, we've got our 5-day camps available for 2026. So if you wanna join us for an entire week, which is the most life-changing experience you'll have on a moto bike, you'll be able to change on and off the bike, rewire and form new habits in that 5-day period. We've got 18 in 2026. So chances are there's probably one near you. Go check them out. You guys just missed out on the early bird special, but don't wait. Go to themotoacademy.com, sign up. We're also on tour. So if you want to join us for a single day, we're going everywhere. We have about 150 of those in a year. So yeah, we're absolutely everywhere for those. Okay, without further ado, reacting to our most viewed video ever on YouTube. Riding a public track with my electric dirt bike is hilarious. 1.2 million views. This was 4 years ago. The fact that I just did this with a Insta360 on the helmet is insane. All right, here we go. Without further ado.
G'day, Barry Reese here from Australia. I'm 42 years old. I've been riding for 2 years and I train online with motoacademy.com.
Man, we got to bring those, look at old logo, AJ Catanzaro in there. We've got to bring back those intros. Those are cool. Get the community tied in.
This is going to be really weird because I can't hear my bike over any of yours.
Horrible audio. Tyler Stepik, shout out Tyler.
All right, and we'll do a true test. So this is my first time on an actual outdoor track. I'm going to try to continue to talk quiet. It's going to be hard to do.
I had just
I'm
bought.
not going to be able to hear my voice with everybody else around. Also, I don't know how fast these guys are. A couple of them look like they could be pretty fast.
I just bought this Alta. This is like the OG e-bike. It was really good, considering. I mean, the Stark is a bajillion times better, but
Jack Rogers is fast. I know that for sure.
Jack Rogers, Stepik. So this is definitely like overall fast AB group to go out with.
120 fast.
Yeah. Oh, who is it?
Yeah.
Jake Over.
Fast.
Yeah, he's fine.
Okay. Can I beat him on this if he's on a 125? Close?
Maybe.
He's that good, huh?
I don't know. Can you hit the big tabletop on this?
I bet.
Oh, so I hadn't even ridden it on the track, period. Oh, we had the horn. I forgot, totally forgot. The horn is the whole point of this video almost. Which the Stark needs a horn, absolutely, to safely ride it on a track. This is Tomahawk MX. This was my home track for about 7 years. Can't believe that's actually weird to say. Maybe it wasn't quite that long, maybe 5 years, but I'm just jumping stuff first lap. This bike was totally stock, had a headlight, blinkers, you name it. I don't think it was necessarily meant for the track, but
all right, we'll see how this thing does here. So far, so good.
So far, so good. Don't tell me I...
Nothing like jumping 100-foot tabletop first lap. Pretty easy.
Wow, so I just jumped. That was, guys, don't jump stuff first lap. That looked pretty safe the way I just did it, but that's pretty wild that I've never been on a dirt bike track on an e-bike and I just did it.
This thing's actually very good, very good.
I remember it feeling like it weighed like a ton of bricks, but the weight on the e-bikes, the benefit and the reason they handle, part of the reason they handle so well is the weight is
where I'm gonna get killed is just top end speed.
Just down in the bottom of, it's just like a brick. But it makes it feel crazy planted in braking bumps. And this bike was no exception. By the way, this bike was sprung.
I didn't think it was going to be that great on this track, but
I just said it was all stock, but I think that this bike was sprung for Supercross just because I wanted a stiff setup.
Overexcited and I'm monotone is I'm trying to talk quiet so I don't blow your guys' ears out.
I wonder what I had for a mic setup. Right now what we do is the Insta360, we run a chest mount, and the audio is so good from the Insta360 for the most part that you don't need a mic. Man, the track looks mint. I miss it there, but it's so good down in those braking bumps. The battery in this track, because it was so high speed, didn't, especially on the Alta, I mean, it would die almost immediately. So that's why this video is so short, is because I'm sure the bike died. But as you can see, like, I mean, the thing was capable.
So far, so good. Oh.
What was good about this is I'm by myself for these first couple laps.
And the supercross suspension on outdoors isn't as bad as I would have thought, because this bike is so heavy.
Yeah, the supercross suspension was so plush on that bike, it was insane.
Alright, so that's what
Didn't work for supercross at all, is what I learned after the fact. But
pulls so much harder up the hill than that 250, it's insane.
okay, so now I'm approaching
Let's see.
what sounds like a 250F.
Bombing down a downhill, obviously I'll be faster than this guy. Let's see. We got a straight up straightaway here.
This is like the first go of testing electric versus gas, for me at least. And this is very, very early days for electric, period.
Going up the hill. Oh,
Wow.
this is so
And it was
cool.
funny, I wasn't just using the horn to make the video funny, I was using the horn to let people know I'm coming, which is a necessary thing on a moto track. It's dangerous to just whiz by somebody. On the Stark, what I do now is I just yell on your left or on your right, like a road bike, like a cyclist would. But it doesn't really work. I scream it, I'm still like, I don't know if they can hear me. This horn was perfect volume, so I would do it to let them know I was coming, and then I would do it again if I was on one side of them or the other, so they just knew. All right, so this sounds like a 450 now in front of me. But definitely not a fast rider, per se, no offense.
Wow, this
Oh,
guy's
he
so
got
sketchy.
swapped
No offense,
big
dude.
time. No.
No offense, but
Man, I dissed them twice, in the actual video and then in the reaction to the video. Oh, that was a get out of my way honk. Perfect lens swipe. I don't know which action cam this would have been exactly, but anyhow, back to the mic conversation. What we did for that, I'm not sure. It sounds like I'm mic'd up because there's not much wind noise, but I don't know if I would have known to be mic'd up back then. I don't think we had that type of production level. I think we were just chin mount action cam. Now what you can do is you can put a mic. We use a DJI. We used to use the Rode Wireless Go, but the problem was it peaked too easily for us. Maybe there's better settings now. Maybe there's something we didn't know about. But now we use the DJI. These little mics, they work amazing. Battery lasts forever. Audio is fantastic. Kills the wind noise like crazy. I wonder if that's like, you think that's getting people mad? Probably, right? You think, because it's got to me, I don't have the ego and like, you know what, you're faster than me, awesome. You're on an electric bike, great. You're on a 125, are you on an 85? Fine, fly by me if you want.
blow this guy's doors off going up this hill.
This is a 452. Yeah, and I pulled him right up the hill. This is when I have battery. All right, the warning beep, did it work? I think you just look back. Oh, he's pulling the clutch in like crazy. Oh, there we go. See, just let me by. See, there was a thank you beep
I don't know if
even.
this gets people mad or if they think it's funny, but oh well. You're getting smoked
Oh
by an
well.
electric bike.
Yep, they are.
Feet on the pegs whole way.
Guys, if you haven't ridden an electric bike yet, you have to try it, just for the experience. Put your judgments aside, put your ego aside, and just be open-minded and try it. Would I want one right now as my only bike? Well, I was gonna say no, but there's some circumstances where I would say yes to that. But it's an amazing supplemental bike for me. Right now, I've got a few Starks. I've got a couple KDX 200s. I've got a KTM 300. I've got a Yamaha YZ450.
Whoa.
And I think that's it. And so I like just having, that was kind of fun looking. Amazing how flickable and how rideable this bike was for being so far ahead of the game. See, like a warning beep there, you would never want to fly somebody that fast
See what he's all
silently.
about here.
This kid looks fast.
Oh, he's gonna let me by?
Oh, this is the number 120 person. That's like me not trusting because I don't know who the person is, so I don't want to jump beside them, so instead I just scrub it. But if you're good enough at scrubbing, this is me just trying not to get roosted. All right. Versus the 125 up the hill, not. I bet you battery's on the way out. Oh, you can see the lights on. I didn't even realize it yet, but my battery light's on at this point. And I bet it had nearly a full charge or a complete full charge before this video started. And something, right, doesn't replace the feeling of being on a bike that's vibrating and making that noise, like the 125 right there. It just...
Max power limited. What does that mean?
I should...
Hot? Battery's too hot.
Oh, it overheated.
Interesting.
Oh, I forgot.
Sick. It's throwing a warning sign right now, so I think the battery's getting too hot. Feels good otherwise. I'm pretty fast now. A little bit. It's weird,
Wow.
and the thing is, like, without having side plates, you can't really grip it when you whip. But I was doing like little kind of like mini oppos, I guess. The problem is I'm starting to get arm pump, and when you get arm pump on this bike, you don't have a clutch to save yourself, so it gets really scary.
Well, yep, still have the same problem. Arm pump on an e-bike is scary because otherwise you use the clutch.
Stand up the whole time through. It's fast, right? With the one that I was in.
So they were my
Just
students.
stand up all the way through it. If you need to sit, just sit on the exit. But standing up through it just gives you the confidence to be able to move the bike under you.
Oh, back out there just with the overheated bike. Tomahawk was like the OG. I mean, of course I taught
It's dead.
a lot before I got to Tomahawk, but
Alright.
Tomahawk is
Well,
where
that's
the private lesson videos originated, which is what kind of
Doesn't
really
last long
began
on
to
an
blow
outdoor
up the
track. My
YouTube
guess
channel.
is, let's look at the
So I had a
GoPro
huge
here,
clientele.
see if I can go off. All right, let's look at the total time. Oh,
But
my
look how,
floor
I mean, it
is
looked
so
pretty
dirty
cool
now.
from the side.
Total time was 24 minutes of pretty hard riding. Wide open track. This is like a third or fourth gear wide open 450 track. I started at about 90% battery. It went into limp mode because the battery got too hot. I think it's about 85 degrees out today, and it's also deep and loamy. So, all right, guys, that was fun. Gives you a good test outdoors what it's capable of. I thought it's blast.
Oh, I still have that
More
same
fun
bike
than I
now.
thaught it would be outdoors. Make sure you subscribe.
Still have that same
All that good
Ogio
stuff.
bag.
My
Oh my
headlight's still
god.
on. Not sure why. Hopefully the audio sounded okay. And let me know what you guys want to see out of this thing moving forward. Got a lot of horn beats in today.
Little key.
Toodaloo.
Wow. Man, that brings back so many memories just of Tomahawk, period, because that was like such a turning point in my life. We bought our first house when I was training and riding at Tomahawk. Bought our second house when we were riding and training at Tomahawk. The business was like just becoming a business at that point. I mean, whether I even realized it at that time or not, probably didn't. It was really starting to turn into a thing. And then right after this would have been probably right before COVID. COVID really kind of even took things to another level. But even then, during COVID, I've talked about this in the podcast, I was doing semi-private lessons at Tomahawk, and that's how I was making my money. So I was working 12, 15-hour days. I was just there all day, every day, making a lot of money for the time, right? Because I had semi-private groups, which was like 3 to 5 riders, probably was charging about $80 an hour per rider. So 8 times 4, probably like right around $300 an hour. And I was working a minimum of, I'd say 8 hours a day. So I was making thousands of dollars per day, which at that time was, and for any normal human, is a great starting point. But I started to have those realizations of this can't continue forever, which was a really, and what I mean can't continue forever is that rate of how much I was working. I was really grateful and relieved that I was able to actually break through and start making kind of that next little level of money. But I was exchanging all of my time to do so. And then keep in mind, I'm coming back and I'm editing everything myself at that point, filming and editing all the videos myself. I'm doing everything myself, built the website, you name it. I just had zero time. Poor Allie. I don't know how I managed a relationship. Probably not well at the time. So thanks, Allie, for having some patience. But it was the beginning of me going, whoa, okay, I need to figure out how I can not have all my time to be able to make the money. And so that's where the initial move was, okay, now we're going to go to classes instead of the semi-private, which is great. We're going to do classes, get more riders in, make more money in a day. Maybe now I only have to work maybe a day or 2 days or 3 days a week instead of 6 days a week. And that was a good starting point. Then obviously that naturally progressed to what it is now, which is, bringing on employees to handle every single back end thing of the business and having other coaches. So I don't even have to be there to coach. Just sort of a natural progression of a business, which is cool. But shout out to that bike. Probably shouldn't have sold it because that was a fun, cool bike. Really cool memories. A couple of videos on that thing did extremely, extremely well. And it is still to date 1.2 million views, our highest viewed YouTube video ever. Now I'm just rambling. Thanks for watching, guys. Subscribe, get inside the Moto Academy app and join our community. If you want access to me directly, you want to message me directly, you want to hop on live streams and talk to me one-on-one. If you just need me for anything, get inside the app. I am fully accessible every single day. Okay. Toodles. I did it. I said toodles.